Hey guys, we're heading out on a little adventure. Remember I told you about the tent trailer that we were picking up before the end of the week? Well, we're going to get her today. So I have my air tank in hand, my jack in hand, and yeah, as you seen the other day, I picked up tires from Princess Auto, as well as I have my little what I call my roadside kit. You know, the hammer, my trailer lights, my inch and 7/8, ball thingy, the usual. So we have to stop by Canadian Tire, gas up the truck, and then we should be good to go. We might go through Hortons, we'll see how it goes. So we'll see you guys after I've gassed up the truck. Well guys, it's roughly 4:45. It's the perfect day to head out. Just finished raining. It probably will start up again. But as I said, it's 4:45 and it's starting to get dusk. And I'd like to get there and get hooked up before it gets too dark, just in case there's an issue, whether it's on the road or just while you're hooking up. So things can happen, especially if you're dealing with an older trailer. I've seen flat tires and stuff like that on the road and bearing issues. So you want to get as much daylight driving as possible. But we should be back home, back in Lloyd, in probably hour and a half, 2 hours, down into the river valleys and stuff like that. So it may be getting dusk, so I may not get a lot of pictures, but guys, it'll be a trip, it'll be nice. So guys, I'll give you another update partway through. Well guys, we're about 35 or so K south of Lloydminster right now. As you probably can hear, the rain has started back up again. It's fairly heavily right now. The temperature's sitting about +5. If it was, much colder, we could be in for freezing rain. Hey guys, check out this wide load coming here, man. A couple of great big nasty oil tanks. They take up, if they drove right down the middle, they'd take up both 2 lanes. So yeah, these things are quite fairly good size coming down here. There have been cases where oversized loads hit people's vehicles and stuff like that, so it kind of makes the guy a little nervous. Yeah guys, as I said, we're out south. We're just about to the highway 14 junction, and then we head back west from there. So I'll give you guys another shout out after we hit the junction. Well guys, this is the junction here of Highway 17 and Highway 14. It's probably been the last quarter mile or so. They've got a solid line here where you can't pass because it goes down into like a river valley, then back up, and then you have the junction here. And of course you come down that hill and all of a sudden, wham, there's a frickin' farmer right in the middle of the road. you know, going about 30. But, you know, hey, that's this time of year, that's expected. But the funny part is the guy's got a snowplow on the front of his tractor. That's the funny part. And yeah, it hasn't snowed yet, but you know, farmers make the world go round. Without farmers and without oil, you know, I think we'd be fairly hard up. Well, guys, as you've seen, we're clear now. We're going to be ripping along at, you know, in 29th gear again pretty soon. So I'll give you guys another shout when we get going again. Well, guys, we're ripping down the old country road, an old, you know, gravel road or whatever, right? Hopefully I got the right directions. According to what she said, this was a road to get on, so apparently her place is something you could find blindfolded, so we should be okay. This was the direction she gave me. I have, hopefully she gave me the right one, so we're not in the middle of nowhere. She says the directions, she says this road leads directly into her yard, so basically a dead end right at their yard, so you'd pretty much can't miss it. So we'll go along here for a bit, and apparently you got to go down a river valley, which sounds about right for the area. And then I think it's like a right-hander or a left-hander or something the road takes. I think it was a left-hander the road takes, which then ends up right in their yard. But as you see, it's raining again. So we'll go along here for a bit and hopefully it pans out. But she says you go down the river valley and it makes a sweeping lefter and ends up in their yard. So looks like there's something over there. I'm not sure what it is. So we'll go down this road and see what comes up. See the deer, guys? This is why you don't speed down country roads or in river valleys. You come down through a hill, you know, they're almost guaranteed to be down here. If you're down here and you see one, you can guarantee there's another one somewhere around here. But aren't they beautiful? You know, aren't they just wonderful? But yeah, well, let's keep on going. It's kind of funny, every time I do a trailer run, the last little bit there's been a deer. The Vermilion trailer run was in the springish. The snow was starting to melt, stuff like that, and there was a deer. This one here, you know, there's a deer. So yeah, we're coming up over the rise here, and there's a house, so I believe this is a site. So as courtesy, I'll kill the camera until afterwards we're hooked up and on our way out. Well, guys, we chained up and came out of the yard, just for, you know, to be courteous. But this is the trailer. She's a Lionel trailer. I believe it says here fabrication date being the 77, so it's 30 some odd years old, and it's actually in decent shape. Someone's gone through it and rebuilt the hubs and everything. She has 5-bolt wheels under her, you know, and even the lights work. Some of the fiberglass panels are cracked, and you know, it's an old trailer, right? She says the canvas is bad, but you know,
as I said, for what I'm wanting to do with it, it'll work quite fine. The tires are a little bit soft. My air tank doesn't really want to hold them up or inflate them, but you know, that's okay. So we'll hit her on out and we'll see what we can do. You know, what's the worst that can happen? You know. Well, guys, I just got out and checked you know, the muffler bearings weren't falling out or anything like that. I got out and, you know, checked the hubs, checked the wheels, make sure they weren't hot. If the hubs are hot, then you're going to end up with issues. You know, they'll seize up on you and you'll blow a tire. Or, you know, if the tires are hot due to underinflation, which these ones are a little bit underinflated, then you could have a blowout. These ones are okay. Granted, it's raining, so it's a little bit cooler, but it was winter time when I brought back the Edmonton trailer, and the hubs were actually warm on it. It's hard to believe. So just picture going out there, you know, in a hot July or hot summer day, you know, you probably would have had issues with that trailer. But this one here, you know, as I said, I think I mentioned it during my walk around, somebody's gone through this trailer. It looks like it has new hubs, it has new rims, because it wouldn't have had this style of rims in '77. It would have been probably this size, but it would have been a stamped steel, kind of flat, not a spoked type of wheel. But you know, we're ripping along now in 29th gear. Everything's good to roll. So as I said, I'll give you another update when we get to town. Well, guys, we made her back to town. That was an interesting, you know, trip. Nothing really too exciting. We, you know, we seen the deer. That was about the most excitement we had. You know, it's about 10 to 7 right now, so, you know, we actually made fairly decent time. You know, if you don't have any troubles, then you're good, you know. You don't have to change any tires, or you don't have to have any issues on the road. You just, you know, hook up. You know, as I said, it was a pretty uneventful trip. Everything went the way it was supposed to. Well, thanks guys for coming on this little adventure, and as always, thank you for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, enjoy.